Okay, about 3,400, 3,500 just about so far is our top today. This, turn back north, then we got to turn right. If you take a look at today versus the peers versus other days this year, especially the last 3 days, I've been chasing a lot in New Mexico, so everything's been a lot lower. Okay, today everything is just about higher. The low level shear isn't, even the shear overall isn't, which is interesting, but we are actually on our way up though on all those. There's our storm right there, just severe warning in southern Kansas will be there in about 30 minutes or so. So, you should be able to see that storming underneath it really soon. As it grows, it'll turn right, basically go due south. So it's going to be headed right for us eventually. Running just a hair late, but that's 4th of July festivities we were attending. It's worth it. Get a little bit in, but it is chase time. We're in between two active zones right now. One's in northwest Oklahoma, one's in southern Kansas. The numbers overall are better where we're targeting. Okay, let's take a look at the full screen view. This is Supercell composite. You can see where that storm is going up, right in the heart of basically the highest values. Bright pink, highest values. It's right there. Take a look at instability, highest values as well. If you take a look at the 3-kilometer SRH, also quite doing well in this region. 0 to 1 kilometer SRH is a lot lower, but if you take a look at 0 to 6 kilometer shear, it is stronger to our north and east. Okay, does get stronger. It's driven by these 500 millibar winds, 30 knots out of the west-northwest. Significant tornado parameter is not nothing. We're going to have to keep an eye on that. And this is, of course, our supercell composite parameter. So we'll keep an eye on that as we move in toward this storm. There'll probably be more form too. This is eventually going to be quite a large and robust line. A very severe line, in fact, I would guess. Should have a severe thunderstorm watch any second, honestly. Imagine they're drawing it up right now. There's our turn. Go north, Pond Creek. Yeah. It's been a while since I've been to Pond Creek. Gotta be, 50 miles from it at this point? Is that? Yeah, exactly. 42, actually. So we'll close in on it really quick. Be there. Have a really good view of it in about 30 minutes. Zoom our default. Zoom our map in here if we can. Keep it right there. Actually, for now, it looks like I can go. So there's a couple steps in between. I want to try to keep that storm in view, but get a little bit more zoomed in as we get closer to it. It's not what I wanted to have happen, but that's okay. You can't always get what you want. And this storm's forming on an outflow boundary, so all things are possible. We'll start north in a little bit. So basically we've got a little bit of maneuvering to do to get up here to it. All ingredients are pointing upwards. I do think this is going to be a pretty robust supercell as well. When we get on it, it should probably have a pretty big set of warnings going. We are driving east right now, but soon north toward a supercell that has developed in South Kansas. It's severe warned. So we really just got to get up here to it. I should have a severe thunderstorm watch any second. And everything's pointing up right now. Everything looks like this thing's going to be a pretty robust storm. Should have several more. So that's the only thing I'm worried about right now. I'm not worried about a supercell. We do have that already. I'm worried about too many storms happening too quickly and getting like that HP type of mode. But we're on it. So it's in a big time environment, even for any time of the year, much less July. So we'll see what happens with it. We're getting there. This thing's gonna crawl south. It's gonna move 10 miles an hour maybe. If that. Yeah, if that. I don't even know if it'll move 10. They'll surge as outflow surges. This outflow will carry this line south a lot quicker, but if this thing can stay discrete for an hour or two, it's not going to move much. I don't even know if it'll get to Oklahoma before a line takes shape. But I imagine a line will take shape in not too long. We're running up against the clock. My view's blocked at this point by other cumulus. My guess is we'll have a big line take shape. Wasn't thinking I was going to go to Kansas, but here we are, going to Kansas. Thought we'd end up starting and staying in Oklahoma, but things happen. $40, 39 miles. Student Canyon's doing great. So we just gotta get down on this thing now. We're going to have a lot of closing speed as we get moving north again. We got to get to our very favorable north-south highway up here, just outside of Pond Creek, and then we're going to be headed up. We'll head up north and east right to this thing. It's literally going right to the updraft. We'll have a view of it in a couple, maybe an hour. Not an hour, goodness, 30 minutes. Sorry. Yeah, 30 minutes tops. Take a look at our target cell, the trajectory. Look at all that. Everything's pointing up over the last 30 minutes. Just about. Just messed that up, didn't I? Yeah, everything's pointing up just about. The shear, middle, and low level not there, but that's okay there. That's just a sign of a storm that's just developing. That's not something I'm too worried about right now. And here's all the other possible stats on our storm. 79% chance of severe, 69 hail, 41 damaging wind. So everything's pointing upwards right now. Low level rotation is weak, mid level is moderate right now. Storm top's up to 46,000. That's a really strong storm. We're closing in. Here comes Highway 81, so do that. Looks like this is just right in the middle of Pond Creek. That's fine. Radar update. Yeah, it's getting stuff feeding in the south side of it. This storm has 1.5 inch hail right now in the warning. So that puts it right there, squarely at walnut size. This is a stop sign. I was not sure if we were going to get a stop sign or not here. That's good to know. That puts it squarely at walnut size. Well into the severe category. 1.5 also ping pong fault size hail. Be another one. Probably more common. Not sure why we put walnut. I think that's right off the severe SPC, or not SPC, but National Weather Service site. We copied it straight over. Take a look. Our structure index, we're sitting at 62. That tends to indicate favorable. We're favorable. Okay. Doesn't mean that we're high end yet, but that's not high end, but it is favorable. So we could have some decent structure today too. A very low chance of it. You know, could see a tornado out of this thing. Absolutely. As we move north to it, we'll get it back on camera in just a couple minutes. Pond Creek right here. So once we get through the Pond Creek and start moving north, that'll basically take us right to this thing. And we'll close in on it quickly. We're at 38 miles out right now, so we've really gained 1 mile over the last 5 minutes because we've been having to go east-west to get to a highway to go right to this thing. But we'll start closing in on this thing very quickly shortly. So it looks like it's got a lot of work to do before it gets super high end. It's dealing with stuff on its flank right now, which is just going to help it grow and become a stronger storm too. I imagine we'll end up with HP out of this, but we'll see. Okay, let's do this. I did say back in late May, when we were struggling through that morass of a pattern, that I'd probably see supercells every month from then through November, even though I wasn't sure if what I would get to see otherwise, but knew I'd see some supercells every month. And we're covering July today, so see if that bet turns out to be right. It's also my goal this year, I think. Just try to see a supercell from April through November every month. El Nino year, so those tend to be pretty okay for that. El Ninos are very notorious for being not the most active tornado seasons, but they do, in terms of numbers, but they do tend to be consistently low key for months on end. I think just about every El Nino year I've chased, it's been pretty busy most of the time. I remember this. You have to turn off this highway, otherwise we're on the highway already. Okay, great back shear. Look at that back shear. Zoom all the way out. All right, let's close in on this thing, huh? Let's close in on it. Should close in on it and get really in good shape here shortly. Shouldn't have much trouble. Enjoy the fact I'm able to keep zooming in now as we go. This road is too smooth for its own good. It's fooling me. Yeah, it's only 65. Let's bring it back. Definitely was speeding for a couple of seconds there. Did not mean to do that. Get excited. That's why cruise control exists for people like me. No, that's our storm. Look at that. That's just picture. That's just, you know, that's textbook. Oh, come on. There we go. I'm driving up on it now. Very textbook storm. Yep, 30 miles now, so you can see how quickly we can make up ground on this. Also means updraft was probably recalculated since it's going through a bit of a complex interaction, so I'll probably recalculate the updraft region to be closer to us now, which is helpful. 30 miles is easier than 38. That's for sure. We'll get there. NDI. Do you believe in yourself? It does not believe in itself. That's okay, we tried. It's never gonna work. Here's our severe thunderstorm watch. See what's going on with this thing. It's a blob right now. Can it become unblobby? Unfurled ring throw. I can even see up under the base already. This says 41 now, so it's struggling with updraft location in that block. That's fine. Gotta figure it out. See what happens here. I mean, it's just such a classic handful. It's just such a classic handful. Hi, Sabrina. That's it right there. It's your handful. Watching what could be another storm forming right there on this side of it, though, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. We'll have to keep an eye on that. We have 3 storms in the region we're keeping an eye on. I'm serious, you should take a look at that. 4 storms, sorry. We got 4 now. Storm B is the one we are going to be chasing, at least temporarily. It's the strongest of the bunch for now. But there's going to be a lot of severe storms. This is an enhanced risk. It means there's going to be a lot of severe storms, okay? We've done this before. Think so, at least. Looks like our structure index is climbing, so if we can get a isolated right mover today, don't know if that'll happen, but if we did, we'd have a real chance of having some pretty extremely photogenic storm structure. New to the channel, new to this stream, or if you haven't watched a stream of ours this year, we do have a lot of cool new technology powering the stream this year. Our system is analyzed. It's called Titan Track. It's our internal in-house tool that may or may not be public by next spring for use, but it's calculating 500 different ingredients every second and checking them against trends, against each other, and giving you stories depending on what it's seeing. Okay, so it's working. It's working in the background at all times. And anytime you see a graph with a big drop off like that, that means it's expecting storms. That's, you know, storms at this point after 6 or after. Better check velocities on this just to be sure. Yeah, nothing looks too ominous. Anything, it looks more gusty outy than anything right now. 55. Closing in on it though quickly. I'll tell you that right now. 45. Be nice just to be under the shade. Shave off 10 degrees off our temp. That's always confused me. I think I did it right this time. Downtown Medford. Very sleepy. There are 2 cars. It's Junction Highway 11, huh? Yeah, goes east toward Waukeeta. Or west to Waukeeta, sorry. Alright. Well, let's go see what's going on with this thing, huh? 24 miles out now, so we're closing in quick. Like I said, we should be able to see it shortly. I imagine by the time we get to Kansas, we should be able to see underneath it. But it could be sooner. It's definitely taking shape. It's still got that blobby look. I think maybe updraft on the back end might take over. I think it's a collection of updrafts right now. I think it's a supercell embedded within everything. Still, there's definitely still an area of possibly a little bit of rotation in this thing, but I do see a pretty strong gust front to on the back side. That's something we'll have to be keeping an eye on just in case it decides to go full MCS on us immediately, which could happen. That'd be the theme of 2026 for me, for sure. Placement on this storm, that's fine. We have an algorithm. That same algorithm that's running every second also is calculating the position of the updraft, and it does really well on isolated storms. It's almost perfect. But when you get blobby scenarios like this, it can struggle a little bit still. It's a off-season refinement plan on that algorithm, but it's close already. It keeps moving us. I think it's moving it further. It's bouncing us between northwest or southwest on this complex. It struggles with that sometimes, or the south and northwest. Something like that. Almost there. Keeping an eye on it. And we'll get up here, I'd imagine at least 10-15 more miles before we even dare stop. My guess is we'll be able to see up underneath it in the next 10 miles. So putting up special weather statements for land spouts. I'm surprised they haven't today. It does look like we got a little bit of inflow coming into this thing. Just saw a lightning strike up in there. This area right here, that area through there, looks like it could be inflow into, well, I don't know if it is, but the rain-free base would be back there somewhere. There's a lot of updrafts here, though. This is going to be hardcore MCS. This isn't going to take long. It'll be a very quick transition. Dark back up in there. We've shaved off a few degrees in the anvil shadow. We went from about 99 to 95. That's about right. So that'll also help with the cloud-based situation. Miles out. There we go. Yeah, big base back there for sure. I don't know if it's our base or not, but there's a big base back there. Have to get underneath the anvil and we'll be able to see a lot better too. That contrast gets a lot better when you get that sun out between you and the storm. It makes spotting stuff from a little bit of a distance a lot easier because you're not fighting through sun. So it looks like there's a really low area back over there, but I can't tell just yet. It does. It looks like there's a really low area. Make sure you know to slow down and run throw with these curves. Looks like there's a low area up in there, so we'll see what it looks like here in a second. It's because just because it's low does not mean it's tornadic. Could mean it's outflow as well. So I just want to preface that. Because that's very possibly an explanation. There is a low area, though, that's for sure. It's hard to see. It's right there, bottom left of your screen. So do this. There we go. Woo! Yeah. That's it right there. It's a bit of a lowered area in there. Like I said, it could be outflowing though. So we'll just have to see if that's outflow right there in the danger zones further to the right. It's what it looks like. That's definitely outflow. That low area is outflow. It's pointing away from the storm. It's getting cut off. So if there is a danger area, it's to the right of that low-hanging piece of cloud base there. Yeah, it's on the right side of the screen, probably. Or behind the close windmill or so. That's what I'm guessing if there is a danger spot. Looks like it's loop it, see what it's doing. Yeah, so far it's just pushing the boundary south, so I could be downflow. Let's see. I mean, doesn't look horrible on velocities. It's very blobby, but it doesn't look horrible on velocities. I think it's early enough that you could still sneak out something. Now let's get up here a few more miles so we can keep an eye on it. Have a better view, but I do want to be back from this to get some structure. Even if it's just low-level structures, there's not much else on this thing right now. Corn, no! Get out of here, corn! I can't see! Oh no! Endless cornfields. Probably bring that back a little bit. Don't think it needs to be zoomed all the way in at this point. Now, I mean, it's probably shelfy in nature. It runs all the way back over to here. But I don't know. It's so lightning. We'll see. Another lightning strike. There's another lightning strike. It's got a lot of lightning. Now I just got to get around where this grass is. Oh my gosh. There we go. And the roads will get better now that we're in Kansas. Alright, that's Caldwell right here. So, probably the north side. Wow. Big strike. trees. Let's actually do a couple of things here. I want to do this before we even get into town. Get close to this thing. So I just want to give ourselves a chance here. Good, yeah, this quite literally goes nowhere. Wow, lightning galore. Oh. Let's do this. Wow, lightning galore talks about. Alright. Just trying to get the other camera going. Use the storm at all times. If it'll work. You know what? That's probably. Yes, that has a very shelfy ambiance to it, to be sure. Definitely has the shelf of doom look. That's a great shot. I get it. That was scary. Lightning just hit it close. It's gonna be one of those days. seriously, and that's gonna make me take it seriously because it's gonna be mean. What the heck is going on with my car? The GoPro. What a view. It's not on purpose. It's starting to look better on radar now, actually. More organized on radar, to be sure. Not as tight inbounds. If you get some tight inbounds, you get a tornado out of this, so to be sure. Let's get east a few miles. We'll have to drop south at some point. I don't know what the rain situation is here. There's an active area up in there for sure. Off here and see if I can get that adjusted. I'm just gonna run with it. I have no idea what's going on with it. I think I need to change the mode. It's really fun. There's a black line! It's perpetual, it goes everywhere with us! I'm shooting black energy into the storm to enhance it. Don't ask me. Okay. Making it up as I go. That's the area in question back there, basically center of your screen. The black line's pointing to it. It's being helpful right now, okay? Nobody knock it. It's helping. It's literally pointing you the direction where you need to be looking. Wow. Let's see if there's a... Well, that was probably the ideal spot. Oh! Doggo. What is that doggo doing? I hope it's got a home. Oh, geez, this is not a dirt road. Well, we don't really want to stop here. I mean, we can. That's fine. Wow, look at that dirt kicking up. Edge of the RFD. That area, basically right there, though, is the area to watch. I'm going to go fix this. I think I know what's going on. Well, the black line's not helpful now, it's just annoying. We just slowed down for that car. Oh my gosh. This thing is ticked off. I promise you that. What are we doing? There's like lightning striking everywhere. What are we doing on top of each other? Heck of a light show. Oh shoot, there it is. Back. It's just a driveway. Alright, 1/2 mile. Now this thing's become just a mean thing now. It's HP. No stop signs here. Please, nobody be speeding down this. Alright. Alright. That's getting wrapped in rain now. We're basically trying to get out of this thing's way. Basically, this thing is a massive supercell. It's taped off. Guess is there's going to be more form on its western flank. Huh. Alright. Guess it was quicker to go through town. We're back where we were! The tail end of the conga line. Chilly season in here. It's your highest of the year. It's just a wall of gray behind us right now. For the connection dropping out too. I don't know what happened there. It does not happen often, but it does. When it does, it drops. And my guess is that we're going to have more storms form on the west side of this. This is an HP bomb MCS in the making. It's an MCS, like 100%. So I'm not sure we're going to get anything out of this. Let's bring back the black line of friendship. It's a black line of friendship. Hey, it's pointing toward an interesting feature again. To our northeast. On another storm. So the black line of friendship has once again provided for us. I know how to fix that. I just got to do it this time. Quit messing it up. Oh, wow. That's lovely. Big time lightning strike right out in front of this. So complex. Right about where I was wanting to set up. I'm like, hell yeah, that'd be good. Right there. No, that's apparently we're going to deal with lightning everywhere around this thing today. Wow. Yeah, this thing's growing up scale. Record pace. Wow, another one right there. Well, doesn't look like there's a place to go off. Yeah, just getting lightning strikes out here well ahead of everything. Yeah, it's a big, mean HP thing. So yeah, when you get a storm mode like this, that structure index we were talking about earlier does not mean much. Striking over there in those windmills repeatedly, which would be really cool video. Yeah, it's absolutely growing up scale. It's becoming a monster MCS now, and the wind threat is huge with this. Okay, this is a big time wind threat. Don't sleep on that. Damaging winds out of this tonight could be 70, 80 miles an hour. D-Cape says it's possible. Wow. It's striking up in those windmills. Not storm chaser friendly. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know where that hit. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. We're under attack. We're under attack. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was insane. I'm so scared. Oh my god, whatever it has against that area right there in particular, they need to apologize. Oh, it's happening all around us still. Oh, that was another one. Close. My hair is standing up. It's scary. Stay in the car. Oh my gosh. It happened again. Oh. Oh. I'm so scared. I'll roll it down just a little bit. Y'all, that was scary. Oh, it's happening still. Okay, I'm turning around. We're getting out of here. Let's bail. Okay. Let's do this and then get the fuck out of here. Sorry, language. Ah! I'm scared. I'm so scared. Oh my gosh. She's hitting everywhere around us. Oh. There were people sitting on that porch back there. I just want to point that out too. Epic lightning barrage. When we pulled up, that thing was just like striking the same place over and over again. It's like it had a vendetta. Oh my gosh. I had a score to settle with the tree or something. Which, hey, fair. Sometimes I've had trees I didn't like too. But goodness gracious. Let's go for this truck. Oh my gosh, it's happening further south of us again. That's easily, my goodness gracious. I think that counts. Actually, I think I want to take that down to Blackwell. That'll be quicker than trying to go through towns. There we go. Yeah. We'll stop here for just a second. Let's take a quick second to breathe. Oh my goodness. They're still hitting everywhere around me. There was a point back there my hair was starting to stand up, and I was scary. The hair was full of electricity. Oh my goodness. I was under attack. Let's get south to Blackwell. Tell you what, that was better than any fireworks show I'm gonna see. I would have saw today. Oh my gosh, another big one right behind us, like less than a mile. Yeah, there was one about 15 seconds there. You had like 5 lightning strikes on the same like tree. It was just like repeatedly hitting the same spot. It felt like it was War of the Worlds or something happening in front of us. Let's migrate south, try to get out of this. I believe it. Big time rotation on these in the mid-levels. So I think they're still supercells embedded right now. And they're still hitting like randomly out here in front, which means I don't really want to get out of the car. Let's see. Because I wanted to fix this. That's not getting fixed anytime soon. We're just going to stick with the 4:3 aspect ratio with the black line through the middle. Oh, see that big lightning strike again. I'm trying to form up a shelf now. Yeah, it's basically forming storms from here back to the moorland stuff, so we're going to get a big line. This middle section will fill in eventually, really quickly. I think that's probably the play, is just go south, get to Tonkawa, at least. Not even Blackwell, just to Tonkawa. I think we're far enough now. Oh my gosh! Again, there was another one right out here, right in front. Literally hit like right in front of us. Yeah, it's just we're nowhere close to being out of this. Yes, I want to get out. I want to be able to like do some time lapse and stuff, but you can't do that if you land. It's hitting over there too to our left. If these things are striking out the edge of the anvil miles down away from the storm, it's gonna make that kind of tough. Listen, I do not, like, I'm enjoying the nature fireworks show, but I do not want to become a part of it. There's another one right there. but that hit close. This is one of the most electric storms of the year so far. Turn that off at least. Let's get those off. There's Blackwell. I was looking to see if there's going to be any more hits over here. All the way down to Tonkwall at this point. Honestly, I just don't see any way. We're just going to have to drop county roads here because there's Corps already overrunning the highway west of here. So yeah, we just got to go down to Tonkwall. Guess they issued a new MD for us. It's got to be for enhanced damaging winds. Yeah. 80-mile-per-hour winds. This thing is ticked off. I haven't seen a lightning strike south of us in a while, so we might be able to actually get out and maneuver shortly. Our mile won't do it. Big time developing MCS, which is mesoscale convective system. It's another way of just saying a linear system. where you have the airport right here. When it just has that look, that's the look. It's kind of murky and hazy. It's got that look of being just a monster system. Big low-hanging shell. Well, no, we're having all sorts of trouble up there. Yeah, because it's showing that now. What is going on? Whew. I guess we're just gonna have a black line today. I have no idea what's going on with that. One thing I can think of is, let's try this. Try to bring it back and see what happens. Okay, let's stop the dog wall. I think I've had enough of that. All right. Well, that worked, so let's just not question it. Don't question it, just let it be. Black line of friendship is gone, though. I don't know how anybody's going to survive without it. Let's get gas. it's a developing shelf cloud back there. Or it's not even developing, it is just a shelf cloud. There's no developing to that, it's actually just a shelf cloud. It's just a shelf cloud. Taking shape. So basically the plan right now is we're just going to try to get to the western side of this. We'll see if that's possible. But that's the plan. Just don't know if we're going to get anything else other than a shelf cloud on the front end of this where it's at right now. So we'll go try to get to the western end and see what can happen there. But what we'll do is we'll get up here at Tonkawa really quick and get us a quick gas stop. Gas and suds. Then probably go west. I think there's go south somewhere out there. Yeah, I can try that. Yeah, to like Vermont. Depends on how fast, how long this takes. If this doesn't take long, we can make it work. It does. There's a creek, but it should still doable. Alright. See if we can make this work. Come on, let's cooperate. Wow, well, that's one way to do it. Just pull everything out at once. One of them's going to work. One of them's bound to work. Big time lightning. Big time lightning. Let's promise you. Lightning's big time. I lose everybody now. That's fine. This won't take long. Every time it is uncanny how I can find the one pump in a gas station that does not work. It is uncanny. Oh my god, that is an adventure in there. She gets to the sign, the door, and there's a sign that says there's no Taco Bell, no food, no showers, no water. Alright? TA, I don't know what you're doing here, but that is embarrassing. Or pilot? Yeah, it's a pilot. Sorry. Pilot, that's embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for you. That was one of the most ridiculous things I think I've ever seen. Alright. I went in there. I could have, it's usually not a big deal, but hey, I'm kind of in a rush. And yeah, that kind of sucked. Trying to decide if this is a hook to our west and a supercell on the tail end of this, or if it's just like a storm shaped like a hook. It could be either. It looks cool wide angle, so let's get up here and see if we can find something to shoot with it. I think it's a supercell. I mean, that looks like a lowering there on the right, doesn't it? Probably is one embedded in this whole thing. Oh my gosh, that was a heck of a strike. Pretty ticked off looking. It should be fine. I just gotta find a spot. It's up here. Where we can actually see. there's so much moisture. It's just so hard. Yeah, I'm still doing that thing too, where I'm just pulling them out all the way down. It's gotta be any second now. It's right here. Right left here, I should say. Yeah, we're getting tons of outflow here. Our temperature's dropped dramatically, so it's probably a good sign this isn't very tornadic. It still looks pretty, so let's see what we can do with it. Let's get down here a few miles. This goes all the way to Billings. I think 5 miles at least. Get 5 miles south, see what we can do with it. Man, I cannot believe that store. Like, literally, like, nothing works. Sorry. What's going on? Stand out in the middle of the road. That's cool. Yeah. Stand in the middle of the road. That's cool. A couple more miles. Trees now. I'd say a mile or two past these trees should be about right. A mile or two from here. Probably 2. I don't like how we're getting a ton of sprinkles though. It's gonna make it hard to shoot. At least I got undercut. Bridge. Yeah. River. Wow. Alright. That's why there's a bunch of trees. There's a river right there. Alright, let's get, like I said, a couple more miles south here. Turkey! It's real life turkey butt! I think right here would be good. I hear being. Let's keep going. So that's a field of corn. Can't see over that. No. Oh. I keep thinking we're gonna get out of the rain. So we can't shoot if it's drizzling, basically dribbling. See, I don't feel safe stopping with those. Corn, can't do that. Yeah. Trees are more honest. That looks pretty good, guys. That looks pretty. Pretty cool. Monster storm up to baseball size hail, 70-mile-per-hour winds. Wow, another big strike. That's probably east. Oh, wow. That was pretty cool. Wow. It's happening again! We're under attack! Oh no! We're under attack! Oh no! Oh my god, I'm so scared. Wow. That hit close. Another one. Golly! Okay, I've had enough. Oh! That was close enough. Oh. Oh. I'm scared. The roof's not working any. Is this a highway? Oh my gosh. It's hitting everywhere around us. I don't know where that one hit. Oh my god. Oh my god. Just keep that rolling for now. That's... Sorry, y'all. I'll get the video back in a sec. Toasted that. Look at this. It's not even showing anymore. I mean, it's just done. Would you? I guess. Oh, God. Well. Oh, let's get south. Oh, we'll see. Well, we're out of the barrage zone. folks, we'd usually switch back to the back, but I believe our roof camera took a hit from lightning. Took it offline at the very least. 15 minutes ago, we were getting absolutely bombarded. Time to regroup after that. If this back build's back, Oklahoma City, just get ready. You're going to have a rockin' 4th of July. try to get regrouped up here. Boy, howdy. That was something. Alright, folks, good news is close. Oh. This and this last time. Alright, roof GoPro's fine. I don't know what happened, but it died the minute that lightning strike hit. That was crazy. I think so, even more ridiculous. Too. Where did that hit? Are you kidding me? I thought we were safe. Hey, chipmunk. It's this. It's the card. Yeah. That's what I was afraid of. Well, actually, fix that too. Come on. wasn't it, but we gotta go. Ah! Why? Why do you do that to me? Oh my gosh. Got another lightning strike that hit within a mile. Oh my gosh. Oh boy. Yeah, it's just forming back building now. what right down the road behind us. Whole system has turned right, it's going south into the flow, so it'll be really starting to hum now. Getting in the metro now, though, because this is Perry. After this, it's full on. It's starting to feel metro-y. All my trees, too. Probably have a decision time coming up. Yeah, sure. Just keep throwing them out. Problem with this is, if I get too far, it gets mushy and soft. I can't see any detail. But if I get in close, it's the opposite problem. I can't get out because it's either sprinkling rain or throwing out the monster bolts of doom. It's been a tough day to shoot. Today the storm's shooting back at me. It's all fun and games until the storm starts shooting right back at you. turning south, it's just back building. That's an important distinction worth knowing. Try something we haven't tried, which is get out in front of this a lot further. Done this before. No, I don't know. I don't think so. I think this is different. Yes, this is okay. Off. Right. I don't want to be next to y'all. Scary. Getting anywhere fast. I want to shoot. I'm gonna have to shoot through this Johnson grass. We'll do this. off ever so slightly in the last little bit. But going out a lot. We're stuck here with a train, so I think we're going to just have to go back the other way. After a couple minutes here, I'll try to go just a little bit. Try to get a little bit of time left. It's not like out of here. Let's get out of here. That is not moving. I do not suspect it will. So let's just go back to 535. Go all the way down. Outflow. Shelf cloud advancing. Damaging wind event continues. Stay on this side of the road. Yeah, I think at this point, the end result's baked in. Probably have gotten the best we're going to get today. Probably just need to start thinking about if that means we're done for the day. Because we could make it back by dark if we go now. That's not nothing. Classic shelf. You are not getting far, I'm sorry to tell you. It's not happening today. You will be stuck. Oh, goodness. Happens. Roof camera bringing you the views. It's a pretty cool view, actually, right there. Look at that. For sure, it's just Petrowski. I'm bringing you the views right now. Camera. all sides hills, 70-mile-per-hour winds. I should shut my window. I was filming out of it. Back at that. Let's get off here and try to get another couple of shots of this shelf. If I go south here, that's probably it. Spot right there. Thought I might be able to found a spot up here to get a shot, but it's not going to happen. degrees, 30 different stations. That's crazy. Okay. Yeah, I think that was probably our last chance because we're gonna head south. Once we get to Guthrie, we're in the metro. At that point, you might as well just keep on trucking straight to Oklahoma City. That's probably what we'll keep doing. Take it. Yeah, Tulsa's going to definitely have a lot of this too. You're not getting out of that. It's going to happen in Tulsa as well. Basically, 4th of July stuff in Oklahoma City and Tulsa, probably in a lot of trouble right now. If you're planning on heading out anywhere in that corridor, and if you're out right now watching the stream, it's probably a good time to start thinking about just going home. I don't know if it's going to work out for a lot of folks tonight in terms of fireworks. The fireworks you get to enjoy are Mother Nature's, but the lightning's backed off a lot. Shelf cloud associated with a monster linear complex that should impact both Oklahoma City and Tulsa in the coming hours. ... If you have plans for the 4th, be sure to stay weather aware, as a lot of events may end up canceled. I love it when you can just dictate, just does everything you need it to. All I gotta do is just push a button and say words. It's nice. Shelf's actually looking less impressive by the minute. The other day in New Mexico, I think that's the only target. As we leave it, we're done. That's fine. I'll just go ahead and make it official. So I'm cool with that. We're about to be in the metro. I really don't want to chase shelf cloud through the metro. This is going to fill in, and it's going to bring lightning and such. It's not going to be as strong as it is further east, but it's still going to bring lightning and such to parts of the Oklahoma City metro, especially about firework time. Tulsa, you may actually get lucky. I don't know if anybody would actually try to wait out the storms, but you would actually probably almost get lucky because they might be through Tulsa by the time you would want to do fireworks. Other than that, there's not much, guys. It's that shelf cloud right there, leading edge of a monster MCS. It's been real today. If you missed, we had 3 different times we had lightning hitting really close, some incredibly loud explosions like thunder. Really incredible. You owe it to yourself to watch that. Go back and watch that. We'll have all kinds of material on that soon. We had one strike that was quite literally, I don't think it was the car, but it was within like feet of the car. It was a heck of a day. That gave me more than I bargained for today. I was not expecting that. Promise you I'll sleep well tonight. Further, I actually like the look of it more again. It doesn't look as good when I turn around. It looks way better on the camera. It's kind of funny. It's been a while since that's happened. The storm definitely looks better on the camera than it does in person. Stillwater, you're up though. You're about to get it. 70-mile-per-hour winds, I believe, is what the warning's for. Yeah, and golf ball size hail, Stillwater. Tulsa, 70 mile per hour and 1-inch hail. Less of a hail threat further northeast. So there's Stillwater. There's still pretty big hail in that one. Covington Douglas coming up too, to the west. 1.5 inch hail, 60 mile per hour winds. I just remember this from a few weeks ago, how there were no exits through here. Heck of a shelf cloud. Heck of a day. Alright. I was not planning on chasing today either. That's the funny thing. I just kind of decided to do it on a whim this morning. I should think about that next time. That'd be a cool time lapse driving away from it with a 360 camera. Almost got 3. You live to fight another day, but only barely. We got monsoon stuff coming up. We're doing monsoon chasing. That'll be fun. Got a couple of trips already in the hopper. One I don't know if we'll stream. One I will. One I don't know if I will. Logistics of streaming at the Grand Canyon may prove insurmountable. But I'm going to try. I've got a couple of ideas what I might try to do. Depends on if I can set up and have line of sight to my car at all times. It probably depends on how crowded it is. Now. We have more luck here. This gas station, we stopped that. They were like, nothing's working, nothing's open. If you came here for anything, don't worry, we can't do it. Legit, that's really what happened. So, thanks for watching. If you've been hanging with us today, been a heck of a day. I think that's it for me. I'm gonna call it. No sense in pushing it at this point. I'm not a believer in that, at least. It's a line. Supercell threat's over. Radar can take care of it from here. So, thanks for watching. We'll be back. We'll have some monsoon stuff soon. It's going to be great. I'm excited about that. So, we'll see y'all next time.